Hey guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and I'm doing a Marvel Legends figure today, and this is Taskmaster, as you can see, from the Toy Biz Legendary Riders series. Right there. Comes with an Avengers comic, and a whole lot of accessories. It's very cool. Got your basic packaging here from Toy Biz. In the back here you have his different attributes and a nice little bio there. And then of course the other figures that were available from the Legendary Riders series. Which is this actually is kind of an unpopular wave, but in my opinion there's actually some pretty strong figures here. I think, you know, there's no BAF or anything, so I think that might be one of the reasons why it was unpopular, but you got some good characters. You got the Hulkbuster, Scarlet Witch, Ultron, Wonder Man, you know, Taskmaster and Vengeance, and then Logan, but you know, pretty good line as far as I'm concerned. And this was in 2005 by Toy Biz. So let's take a quick break and we'll get him out of the package. Alright, I'm back with Taskmaster. First off, just he came with a lot of stuff, which is really cool. First off, he's got his very nice looking Avengers comic book. And it says, introducing the treacherous Taskmaster. So I think this might be the first appearance Taskmaster. It's very cool. And then I went ahead and took his hooded cape off, just so you could see the figure better. It's a very nice cape, a really soft rubber. On the inside it's got a nice brown paint wash on it. And it's got a nice white with some blue on it on the back, which is really cool. They did a great job on the cape. This is one of my favorite capes that I've ever seen. It's really cool. And it clicks into his chest with these two little pegs. And then if you can see that little hole back there, there's actually a thing that clips onto his sheath that holds his sword. We'll clip into that. And this sheath actually comes off of him. I just put it on him, but it comes separate. But really cool cape. And then he comes with a very nice shield. It has the two little straps and the clip that clips on his arm. Pretty nice. And then he comes with a sword, which is bent from just being in the packaging for 5 years in a certain position. But with a little work I can get this bent back to normal permanently, so not a big deal. This is pretty typical for action figures that sit in packages for, you know, several years. And then he has this little cane, which is also kind of bent, but not bad. And a pistol, which is bent as well. So I'm going to have a little bit of work ahead of me just getting these guys back. But a nice little pistol. And the pistol, he does have a holster on the side of his leg for his pistol, right here. And then his sword does fit in his sheath, which is actually pretty nicely detailed. It's got some nice coloring in the paint, nice little detailed lines and everything. So overall, just very pleased with this figure. Haven't had any issues. Messed with it for a little while after I got it out of the package, but very cool. And then you get the cool glider, which first off I'll show you the little stand. It's got this little, it's kind of goofy. It's like a bluish gray metallic, which is kind of weird, a rock. But then you got this display that you can rotate to different positions. And you got this very nice looking glider. It's pretty cool that you can sit on. And then it has a little seatbelt strap that will clip over and lock in. So that's very nice. And then it just has a little hole on the bottom so you peg this in. It's definitely a cool display piece with the stand for it. And the figure himself, very nice. Really the only complaint I have with the figure is the paint on the face. And I'm not sure if it's going to come through on the video very well, but it just kind of, not really sure how to describe it. His face looks really cool. It's a nice looking skull. You got nice detail around the eyes and everything. But I don't know, it's just kind of splotchy. And it may be my figure. May not be everyone, but you know, could have been a little better on the head, but you know, really no complaints with this figure, so very cool. And then his boots and his gloves actually have the same like paint wash that his cape had with the blue and white, which is very cool. Just really good detail all over him. On his belt, if you can see that, it's got the same emblem as his shield. It's very cool. And it said he was representing 34 points of articulation, so very articulated. I'm not going to go through every point because, I mean, 90% of toy collectors know all about Marvel Legends, so you guys don't really need to see it on every video. It does have double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulder, ball jointed hips. So very good. And then he does have the foot articulation. So very cool figure. So I actually hadn't opened up a Toy Biz Marvel Legend in a couple of years, so kind of cool to get my first one out in a while. So Taskmaster, thanks for checking them out.